Hey loves, today marks 8 months. This is actually a couple of days after my last retwist. I actually waited 7 weeks this time around before I retwisted my hair. I actually could have waited longer, but I had a couple of events that I wanted to go to and I kind of wanted my hair just a tad bit more polished. That's why I went ahead and retwisted my hair. In my last couple of videos, I've talked about having product buildup, so let me tell you what I did for this last wash. I want to say for this first product, use this at your own risk. I cannot tell you whether it's good to use on your hair or not, but I guess wanted to play a guinea pig in a sense, and I used it on my hair to see whether it was going to help to loosen up some of the product buildup that I had in my hair. So here it is, Sea Breeze. It was suggested to me by my cousin who has been locked for a couple of years to use this on my hair to help loosen up some of the product buildup. She was told by her stylist to use this when she was in her lock journey phase with her starter locks. So what I did is I actually put some of this in a spray bottle and I applied this on my hair, especially on the scalp as well as in the areas that I thought I had product buildup. I allowed that to just sit on my hair for about 15 to 20 minutes underneath a shower cap, and then I kind of dissected my hair in a sense and tried to loosen up any product that I saw. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure whether this helped loosen up any product that wasn't already, I guess, on the verge of already loose on its own. I don't mind trying out a product more than once to really get a feel whether I like it or not. So I didn't have any problems with it the first time around, so I will try it a second time, but that will be like many months. I used a different shampoo this time around. A lot of you guys in the comments section recommended that I use the Anti-Residue shampoo by Neutrogena. I used this product to shampoo my hair this time around, and I washed my hair about 3 times with this product. I then followed it up with some Rosewater by Heritage Store. These products, I actually got most of them on Amazon, and I guess I can link them in the description box if you guys want me to. But I also put this in a spray bottle and I just sprayed my hair with this Rosewater to help give it some moisturization. I just followed that up with my regular retwist routine, which was using the Taliah Waajid's African Healing Oil, and then the Empress Loc Slay Lock Retwist right here. I'm gonna be honest, I can't tell whether I have any product buildup. I think it washed some of it out, but I think it's like one of those things where you're just gonna have to keep doing it over a period of time. And again, I did talk about I have a lot of grays, so sometimes it's hard to tell whether it's lint, whether it's product buildup, whether it's just grays or whatnot. But my hair does feel better. I want to say that it does feel better. I know in one of my videos I talked about combining my locks. Let's jump to Fat Mama. If you remember which one was Fat Mama. Fat Mama was the one that was up here that I was trying to combine her with another thicker lock. And a lot of you suggested that I redo that lock, or redo her as far as like loosening her up and then dividing her amongst the other adjacent locks. What I ended up doing, I did redo her, and then I combined her with the 2 that were her neighboring locks. But I believe that Fat Mama wants to be independent and wants to be her own. So what ended up happening is, even though I divided her amongst the other 2 locks, she decided to come out and be her own. What I ended up doing, this is her right here. I ended up just doing a finger coil. I do not know how long this is going to last because finger coils do not typically last that long in my hair, but I figure let's treat her a little differently and just see what she does, because obviously she wants to be on her own. She's a part of the, I guess, the more fragile edges. I don't want to force her to go where she does not want to go. This is baby fat mama, if you want to call her. The new version of her. Okay, so one more thing before I go. I want to share something with you guys and be a little bit transparent about this. A lot of you guys watch me, and I want y'all to know that I'm human as well. I have a lot of the same thought processes that you guys have. Hopefully will be beneficial to somebody who's going through the same thing or who has experienced it. The other day, I ran into a classmate from high school. Hi, Teresina. And she told me that she locked her hair a month after I locked mine. You know, as we are there reminiscing and admiring each other's hair, you know, I'm looking at her hair and she's looking at my hair. And we're about the same length or so. But what I've noticed is that her hair was locking a lot faster than mine. For example, if you look at my hair, you can clearly see the 2-strand twist pattern. You can see it, especially on the sides and then in the front. You can see my 2-strand twist pattern. But with hers, it was almost barely there. And it was like at the stage of where I felt like I wish I was at the time. As we're admiring each other's hair, for an inkling of a second, the thought that actually processed in my head was like, what am I doing wrong? And immediately, you guys, I had to stop right then and there. Because that is like rule number 1. You do not compare your hair journey with anybody else's. You don't do that. Because you will only put a lot of stress on yourself, a lot of doubt on yourself. Our routines are different. You know, our hair is different. Our body is different. You know, so you can't compare your process or how fast your journey is going with somebody else's. You can't do that. Everybody works differently. Everybody's body functions differently. Everybody's routine is differently. And that is what the most unique thing about locks are. There's no two heads that are the same. So everybody's journey is going to be different. Everybody's process is going to be different. Everybody's outcome is going to be different. You just don't compare yourself. So don't do that. I, for a moment of a second, almost doubted what I was doing, as if I was doing something wrong. There's nothing that I'm doing wrong. There's nothing that you're doing wrong with your hair. Don't compare your process with mine, because I'm not going to compare my process with yours or anybody else's. Keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path. If it looks like, you know, your hair's not thickening as fast as you want it, or as somebody else who started the same time you did, that is okay. There's a process in it, the same thing like the transformation from a caterpillar to a butterfly. There's a process in between there, and everybody's process is different. Some people are going to experience more shrinkage. Some people are going to experience more fuzz or more knotting. Everybody's process is different. You just cannot compare your process with anybody else, nor doubt what you're doing. And know that you're on the right path, okay? You're fabulous, they're fabulous. You can admire each other's hair. I mean, locks are beautiful. Loose natural hair is beautiful. Shaved hair is beautiful. Permed hair is beautiful. All hair is beautiful. So don't compare your process with anybody else's. You are unique, you are an individual, and you will shine the way that you need to shine. Also, Ink October has just started. So if you are interested in seeing some of the things that I do outside of natural hair, follow me on IG at Millicent Swift Art. There is a lot to me that was before I started natural hair. So this is just sharing my journey of some of my creativity with you guys. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Until next time, you guys, bye-bye.